Hi everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name's Tiffany. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience with my blue light glasses, so if you want to see how I got on, keep on watching. So I have quite a few pairs of blue light glasses. I will dive into why I've got so many different ones in a moment. I think the first thing to start with is the reason why. So I work a lot on the computers. So for my daytime job, I'm on the computer all day, and then I'm an animator and an illustrator. So I spend a lot of time on the computer staring at screens, especially with animation where you could be working on a project for months and months and months. I'm staring at the screen so much, and so I noticed I started to get a lot of headaches. And I think like staring at a screen anyway would give anybody a lot of headaches, but because I didn't have the alternative of just not using the screens or not looking at them, I needed to find some sort of solution. So I used to notice my eyes would get dry a lot as well, and I did do a bit of research and see that apparently it could be the blue light that was making me feel this way. So I did a bit of research. I'll link below some of the videos that I watched as well, because another thing I had an issue with was sleep. I've always had a bit of an issue with being able to sleep for a long amount of time, especially during uni, where I was on the computer a lot more, completing deadlines or finishing work. I was on the computer doing all-nighters and stuff, and I just couldn't sleep. So I did a bit of research into it. I found as well that apparently blue light stops you from producing melatonin, so that can affect you trying to get a good night's sleep, because obviously your eyes are trying to your eyes are telling your brain to stay awake. So if you want a bit more of the sciencey stuff into it, I will link down below the videos that I watched to help me with that. But long story short, I thought, okay, if it's the blue light that's affecting my sleep, I know on iPhones and things they have a night shift mode, so you can change that, and I think they have it on Samsung too. I didn't know that they have it on MacBooks as well, so I've done that to my MacBook recently. But for my MacBook, my iPad, my phone, I always have the night shift come on, and I believe mine comes on at 11 p.m. So I am a bit of a night owl, that's another thing as well. When it comes to like doing work, I would rather stay up till like 4 in the morning to get work done than wake up early. So a lot of the time, because I am working into the night, to then try and get to sleep afterwards was just a struggle for me. So sorry, I'm rambling a bit, but I've got to tell a bit of background story. So eventually I decided to get some blue light glasses after doing a bit of the research, and I just got this first pair off Amazon. It was about £6. I did like Prime, so it literally came the same day, because I thought rather than invest in expensive ones just in case they don't do anything for me, let me just try a cheap pair. So again, I will link these below. They have gone up a bit recently. I think they're like £7 or £8 now. But this pair is, they're really flimsy. They're not, obviously, they're worth the amount that they come for. They came with like the packaging really squished, like tied up together like this, and they did have a slight little crack, but I just thought, you know what, this is just a test if they work. I'll put them on actually. So you can probably see the reflection of my ring light or my box light in these now. But anyway, so I got this pair just to try it out to see if that actually worked for me, and I noticed the difference straight away. So I wasn't getting as many headaches. Obviously there's other factors that can cause headaches, so hormones can cause headaches, and if you don't drink enough water. But when I factored those things out, when it was just a day-to-day of me like working, I was not getting headaches, and I was staring at the screen when I watched it with my when I had my blue light glasses on. So I started with these at first, and they worked really well for me, and then doing the night shift. So my night shift comes on at 11 p.m. on my phone, and my devices. So doing this and then having these during the day, and I made a point of just wearing them when I was out as well. It just made it easier because I was always on my phone on my way to work or something like that. So whenever I had a device on me, when I just left them on, it was easier for me to, rather than remembering to put them on and take them off and things. But instantly I noticed a difference with these. And I just want to say as well, not everybody has the same result. So I've watched a few videos of people trying the blue light glasses and saying absolutely nothing happened for them. This is my experience, and they've happened to work really well for me. So if you are having like similar issues to me, you might want to try them, and you can do what I did, where I got a cheaper pair to start with. So yeah, these are the first ones, and I really did like the design of them. They were quite chunky, and that's the first thing one of my colleagues said. They're like, wow, those are some big glasses, but I quite liked the design of these. So yeah, after a while of using these, I realised that they did work. The only thing about these Amazon ones, I don't know what it is, but they really attract fluff. So like, they just would attract any sort of dust and everything, so I always had to clean them. And then they only like to be cleaned with certain materials as well. So even like one of the glasses wipe things I had, it didn't like that, it just made it even fluffier. So yeah, that's the only thing about these ones. So after I realised they actually were working for me and sleep as well, I mean, I did notice that I wasn't struggling to fall asleep. I think that was part of the issue, that when I was staring at the screens and trying to sleep when I finished my work, my brain was just awake. But I think using the night shift and then wearing these as well, I did have a better result with trying to get more sleep. And my eyes as well weren't feeling as dry. Again, this is just my experience. I don't know if everybody else has the same sort of thing, but when I was staring at screens constantly like this all day at work and my eyes were feeling really strained and it was feeling really bright, when I turned the brightness down on the computer screens, like, it wasn't helping, because then I'd be squinting, like trying to read what I was trying to read at work. But then with the blue light glasses it worked a lot better. So now that I know they worked for me, I then got some from Key Australia. So these ones were £40. This style is called Walk On, and the reason I like the Key Australia ones is because you can get your prescription added in these as well. So I've got the blue light. Obviously I can't get prescription in them of everything going on at the moment, but in the meantime I can enjoy the blue light on them, and then when I can actually go and get an eye appointment, can have the prescripted lenses added in these as well. So yeah, this style is Walk On, and I really like these ones. The only thing about them, and with the first pair actually, they were just a bit too wide for my head. So with the first pair, like in the picture, the guy it was a man in the picture, and I thought, okay, his head is probably a bit wider than my head. So I did have this issue with the first one. I'll put them on and show you that they did sort of fall off my face, and I spent the day going like this, like pushing them up. So I did have that issue, but with the Key Australia one, sadly I had the same issue. I did think to myself in the picture that they didn't have like a size for men or for women, or just even like a small or a large sort of shape. And so I do have the same issue where they slide down my face a bit. So I was thinking of, because they're a bit plasticky, so I wasn't sure if I could bend them, because I've had glasses in the past that are metal and the optician has just sort of bent them so that they don't fall off my face. But that's the only issue I have with these ones. For £40, it's not bad value for money. They don't feel as heavy as I thought they would feel. Like, they're not as flimsy as like these first ones, but they're not exactly like, oh my gosh, these feel amazing expensive. Like, they just get the job done and it's all right. So this is the first pair I got that I really like, and they have this shape in sunglasses as well. So now that I know I like the shape, I can get their sunglasses in these. And the only reason actually why I shouldn't complain about the value for money is because it was buy one get one free at the time that I ordered mine. So I got a second style, which was hardwire. These ones are a lot larger, so I wear these ones at home when I'm doing work, and these are more for my going out. Not that we're going anywhere at the moment, luckily I'm able to work from home, but yeah, this is the style that I wear at home mostly, and if I was going to go out to work, this would be the style. That way I can just leave this pair in my handbag if I wanted to, and then have this one at home. So yeah, this style, because I do prefer chunky sunglasses, which is why I got this shape. I still don't mind it. I think it's still alright. They just are a bit large, and again I have the issue of it falling down my face and having to do this, and I don't like having to touch my face all the time. That's the only thing. So I was thinking of maybe sticking something here, that way they don't open fully, that way they can then stay on my face and just stay there. But anyway, that's what I'm going to try later. And the Key Australia ones come with a pouch like this, which bends and snaps here, so you can keep the glasses safe in there. So it is nice. It comes with it feels like a faux leather sort of material case, and it is lined on the inside with like a sort of felt sort of material. So yeah, this is how these come. And because I got them buy one get one free, so technically it was like £20 each. So because it was £40, both of them are listed as £40 on the website, but obviously I got the two for £40, let's just say £20 each. It was amazing value for money, because it's literally half the price, or technically one of them are free. So yeah, I was really happy with that. And then having the variety of styles as well, I quite liked. On the website they do have a feature where you can try on the styles virtually. This didn't work for me on my laptop, but maybe that's because my settings don't allow camera access, because I know I do have a lot of settings to avoid stuff like that. But if you know the shape of your face, they do divide it up and give you a way to see what styles will suit a certain face shape. And what I like as well is they had a large variety of styles. So if you know what kind of shape glasses you like and know you're going to wear these a lot, then it's good to have a look on Key Australia. and they've got the little logo in there, which a few people didn't like. I don't mind because I don't actually see it when I'm wearing the glasses, but some people have said they find it a bit annoying. And apparently if you have big prescription lenses, so if the lenses that you want to add in here are the really thick ones, you can't keep the blue light lens in. I've seen people saying reviews as well, so keep that in mind. If you did want to have the blue light and your prescription, you can't have them if they're very like the thick ones. It just didn't work. I've seen a lot of people comment and say that. So I think that is everything. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you have any other questions about my experience with my blue light glasses, comment below, and I will link the videos, like the scientific ones that helped me as well when choosing to try blue light glasses. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!